Welcome back to my channel. I'm Timmy Treacle, and also known as Horror Fan for Life. And this evening, I'm giving you my top 10 favorite remakes. Now, these are horror movie remakes. Um, this list was tough to do. There are several horror remakes that I enjoy, and I know probably the majority of these movies a lot of critics didn't like, especially Rotten Tomatoes and IMDb is usually pretty fair. Fans of horror movies are about average for most of these, but some of the gentlemen I watch on YouTube I know don't like these movies. Jay Vader's, Ryan O'Toole, Chris Stuckman, just to name a couple. But these movies I really enjoy. Now, some of them I haven't seen the original. I'm working on it, but I do have, I think, in my opinion, a very good top 10 list. They're movies that I enjoy, and I also enjoy the original ones as well. But before my top 10, I have several honorable mentions I'm going to run through real quick. And they are The Ring, Texas Chainsaw Massacre from 2003, The Fly from 1986, House of Wax 2005. I know my dad, Bill Treacle, enjoys that one as well. Quarantine, 13 Ghost, Fright Night, The Thing, 1982, and Stephen King's It that came out last year. An excellent remake. Just couldn't make my top 10 list, and it is a great movie, but it couldn't make my top 10 list. I also enjoy the Black Christmas remake, the Amityville Horror from 2005, The Grudge, and Evil Dead from 2013. Those are all great remakes. Just couldn't make my top 10 list. But I also mentioned The Hitcher, although it's not great. It is a good or okay remake. Uh, but these 10 movies, I really enjoy. Coming in number 10 is Dawn of the Dead from 2004. Yes, this has the same premise as George A. Romero's 1970s classic, and I enjoy that one as well. Uh, Actually, a little bit more than most people. I do favor the remake between the two, but I still enjoy both movies. But yeah, Dawn of the Dead, the mall scenes are excellent, and the kills, it's just amazing. Number 9 is probably one not a whole lot of people know about, but it is I Spit on Your Grave from 2010. This is a remake of a 1970s movie, and it is a revenge horror movie, and it is excellent. I've seen the 1970s version, and it had sequels. I haven't seen the sequels, but the remake from 2010 and its sequels, I have seen, and I love all three movies. The third one especially is, there's one kill this girl does that, ooh, man, it's hard to talk about. But the first movie, 2010, fantastic. I love what she does to these people that do her wrong. If you don't know what the movie's about, it's about this female who decides to take some time to herself and go to a summer house and do some writing. Upon doing so, she is attacked by some hillbillies and they rape her. Well, she gets the ultimate revenge with these gentlemen. This is a movie I highly recommend that you watch. Uh, it's just an awesome movie. But definitely check out the original as well. I enjoyed it very much too. Coming in number 8 is Carrie from 2013. My favorite redhead. Um, or one of my favorite redhead actresses is in this movie, and that is Julianne Moore. Um, I love what they did with the movie. It has the same, premise and everything, but I really enjoyed it. I love Julianne Moore, um, but I do like the original a little bit more than this one. But Julianne Moore's performance as Carrie's mom, in my opinion, is better than the lady who portrayed her mom in the original movie. Just my opinion. But Carrie 2013 is awesome. And I do like the sequel that they made to the original movie, uh, The Rage, Carrie 2. I really enjoyed that one as well. Coming at number 7 is Invasion of the Body Snatchers, 1978. Now, when I went to go watch this movie, I had no idea that this was a remake. This is a 1970s film. And I'm thinking, oh, this is probably the original, There hadn't been a remake as far as I know. But after watching the movie, I did my research and I did find uh, the 1950s version of Invasion of the Body Snatchers. I haven't yet watched it, but I know I really enjoyed this one. It has a great cast. It has Donald Sutherland, Karen Allen, Jeff Goldblum. It's just a fantastic movie. Uh, Basically, these aliens are trying to take over the whole world. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But the special effects in this movie are really good. And the acting is really good. It's just a solid horror movie and a very good remake, in my opinion. Coming number 6 is The Hills Have Eyes from 2006. Now, I like this one more than the original Wes Craven movie. Although it is good, but I found this one to be uh, more, not so much scarier, but just, I don't know, just overall the actors are better for sure. And the deformed hillbillies are really cool in this movie as well. It's just a really enjoyable remake. And of course, if you know the movie, family's on vacation, they decide to take a short route, and they end up stranded out in the middle of nowhere, and they are being picked off one by one. And this is spoiler, but the kill scene with the father, oh my God, I felt so bad for that man. Oh, um, and I felt bad for the girls, because the girls in these movies with hillbillies and everything, you know what's going to happen. But yeah, it's a great remake of a classic movie, and one I enjoy. I watch at least once a year. The sequel to it, it's a uh, it's a big pile of crap, but I do watch it from time to time. Just if there's just for something on in the background, I'll watch it. But the sequel ain't a good movie though. Coming to number 5, I know it's going to be a controversial pick among some critics, especially the guys I watch on YouTube, and that is Halloween 2007. I love this remake. I love what Rob Zombie does. He dives more into Michael's character during his youth, and we get the uh, the backstory of what he started to do. First, it was animals, and he actually has pictures of the killing of the animals, and then we see him finally take out his rage on a fellow student, and it is brutal, but it is badass at the same time. And then we get to see his messed up home life as well, from his mom and stepdad, and then you have his sister and the baby, which is Lori. Um, it's just a great way of getting into his character when he's younger, and then of course when he is an adult, he is badass in this movie. And I love the characters. I love Danielle Harris. I love Malcolm McDowell and Danny Trejo in this movie. I enjoy. Um, Sherry Moon Zombie. I enjoy her as well. And I really enjoy this remake. I love what they did. I know Malcolm McDowell is no Donald Pleasance, but he is the closest thing to a Donald Pleasance. And Danielle Harris, I just, I just love her. I've loved her ever since her introduction into Halloween 4, and I've been a fan ever since. And yeah, I love Rob Zombie's work. There may be one or two movies that I really didn't care for, but outside that, I love what he does. Number 4 is Nightmare on Elm Street, 2010. Again, another movie that gets a lot of hate. Some of the characters in this movie they're not the greatest actors, and I get that. But Jackie Earl Haley, what he brought to Freddy Krueger is phenomenal. Even Robert Englund himself said he did a great job at making Freddy his own. And I know we're not going to get a sequel with Jackie Earl Haley, but I love his performance. I love what they did with the backstory when he was working at um, I believe it was a daycare, and I love what they did with the story. I love what they did with his character, and the special effects, the score is really good. And like I said, I admit some of the characters are not that good, but overall, as a remake, I really enjoyed it, and I highly recommend it if you haven't seen it. If they are to do another reboot, I would love to see Kevin Bacon take on the role as Freddy Krueger. I think he would be excellent as Freddy Krueger. Coming in number 3 is Friday the 13th from 2009. Love this movie. I went to the theaters on opening night when this came out. Of course, most people, most women anyway, were going to go see uh, Twilight and the New Moon. Uh, but I know the theater was sold out when I went here in Lincoln, Illinois. And yeah, I love what they did with this movie, combining um, basically the first 3 movies, um, and then there's a few elements or a couple of things from Part 4, but not a whole lot. The main thing is the first 3 movies because you have the mom, then you have his the sack on his head, then he gets the mask. But as I said, there's a few things from Part 4, but it's nothing really big. Uh, but this movie, the first uh, 20 minutes is excellent. I really love what they did there. And then I love how they continue the movie, and we don't know what happens to that girl. And then, of course, her brother comes to look for her. And then we get a whole new set of characters, kids, that come in. Now, with this movie, though, Trent is annoying. I really couldn't wait for his death. It couldn't come soon enough. He goes from being a badass to a bitch with his scream. And then, of course, the cheeseball lines he says when he's having sex with a girl. Um, you got perfect nipple placement, baby. Your tits are stupendous. You know, come on, really? I don't think most guys actually say that, but it is funny to watch. Now, Mears as Jason, he's good. He's definitely not the best, um, but he is good. He's no Kane Hodder. Um, you know, uh, he's in the middle of the pack. You know, but like I said, he's definitely not the worst. But I don't think he's as good as some people think he is. In my opinion, the worst portrayal of Jason is Ken Kurtzinger from Freddy versus Jason. He is by far the worst in the franchise. Mirrors is cool, but if they do finally get a reboot or anything, I really want them to bring back Kane Hodder and let him portray Jason. And it's nothing against Mirrors, but I really wish they would give him another shot. But yeah, Friday the 13th, part 2009, great movie. Number 2 is The Last House on the Left, 2009. This movie is brutal. The third act alone is freaking awesome. I love what the parents do against those people who do their daughter wrong, and the rape scene is really brutal. And what they do to her friend. I have seen the original, which I enjoyed, but I like this one a little bit more. And then coming at number 1 is My Bloody Valentine from 2009. It's in 3D. I went to the theater to watch this. Amazing 3D movie. And this is one of my childhood favorites. I'm always going to love the original more because I grew up with it. For God's sakes, it was on Betamax when I watched it. And I always remembered a certain scene that would mess up because we watched it so much. And that scene is where the two gentlemen are dancing with the harp-shaped characters or decorations. And it skips a little bit. But other than that, this movie is a great remake. I love what they did. We actually got to see more of Harry Warden in the first act. And they explain more about his character and what actually happened in the coal mine explosion. Although you kind of get that sense in the first movie. But, and I also like they did with the twist. You know, they changed it up. And I really like that as well. But I love the actors. I love the movie. And yeah, that is my favorite horror movie remake. And that is my top 10 personal favorite. And like I said, I had a lot of honorable mentions. And who knows, the list could change. But as of right now, that is my top 10 list. So in the comment section below, give me your top 10 favorite horror movie remakes. And let me know, did you agree with my list? Did you not agree with my list? Let me know in the comment section below. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, hit that like button, and hit the bell icon, and then share these videos with all your friends and family. The more, the merrier, is what I always say. But other than that, I thank you guys for watching yet another top 10 list. Stay tuned for more top 10 list rankings and other movie reviews. Tomorrow, I'm so excited. I'll be watching Ant-Man and the Wasp. So look for that movie review tomorrow. Other than that, I thank you for watching, and check you later.